right, hello everybody. Thank you for joining. I am Riley with the T Storm Chasers, and we're going to take a look at your forecast. But before we do, here is a brief word from our sponsors at Cube Portable Storage.
What are you doing?
Decluttering?
Moving? Remodeling? In need of temporary storage, emergency cleanup, or just need to declutter? Cube Portable Storage has the perfect solution. Rent your Cube Portable Storage container today.
And don't forget, they got roll-off dumpsters for the other stuff. Call Cube Storage for all your moving needs.
Alright guys, let's take a look at the radar picture. Let's jump into today's video. As you can see, we do have some rain showers going on. Sioux Falls area and north of Sioux Falls, west of Sioux Falls, there's some rain showers. Mitchell has been getting most of this rain over the last few hours. It's expanded quite a bit than what it was earlier today. But as you can see, the rain's kind of moving into Sioux Falls here. I've put a loop on it here. You can see it's kind of moving in an easterly, northeast direction. And also do want to mention we had some severe weather down in Iowa. Let's turn our attention down into Iowa for our Iowa viewers. There was some severe weather going on. We still have one severe thunderstorm warning left here. This is over near Iowa Falls. This is in between Iowa Falls and Waterloo. This is near Parkersburg. This is a severe thunderstorm warning for 1-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds, moving east at about 15 to 20 miles per hour, and in effect here until 9:15. So about 15 more minutes on that. But yeah, some strong thunderstorm activity down here in central Iowa, just north of Des Moines. In between Des Moines and Fort Dodge is where we got a strong cell here. And it was severe warned, since has expired, but did want to mention that. And if we pull the risk map up again, show you guys where our severe weather risk is tonight. There it is, central Iowa, that area shaded in dark green. So we got a marginal risk of severe weather for these areas, Omaha, Des Moines, into Iowa there. So that they honed in on that area pretty good. And farther south you go into Kansas and Colorado, there is more severe weather. They have a severe thunderstorm watch down in that neck of the woods. But for us, we just got to deal with that one severe thunderstorm warning in Iowa. Otherwise, we are not seeing anything other than some rain here up in southeastern South Dakota, again, near the Sioux Falls area. Once again, we have this band of rain that is moving in an east-northeasterly direction. So, Sioux Falls will be impacted by this, but, Sioux Falls looks like might miss most of this heavy rain to the west. So that is the latest there on your current conditions. Now let's hear a brief word from our sponsors at CE Construction.
From roofing to siding, CE Construction is setting the standard across North and South Dakota. Our expert team delivers quality, durability, and trust on every project. CE Construction, Dakotans helping Dakotans with their roofing and siding needs. Call or visit us online.
All right, switching gears here. What are we looking at here? Well, this is a topic that we brought up yesterday, and unfortunately we got to talk about it again today. The severe weather risk. Severe weather season is back. It is upon us here, and unfortunately we got to talk about this. All of Iowa, central and southern Minnesota, into Wisconsin, eastern South Dakota, eastern Nebraska, and then farther down into Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma. Very, very large area here of risk. And again, this does include Sioux Falls. So if you're in the Sioux Falls area, if you're along the I-29 corridor up to Watertown, down to Sioux City, down into Omaha, Des Moines, all of Iowa, the cities. If you're in these areas, please listen up here. We do have a day 6 severe weather risk. This is for Monday, and this is for severe weather potential. A 15% risk map here. The area is shaded in yellow. That is a 15% risk already. we have to say that it is fairly uncommon to see a day 7, day 6 risk map. It is not impossible. But it just doesn't happen very often. So we get a heightened sense of awareness, and we get the good news about this is we get a week to prepare for this event. But the bad news is usually it means that this is going to be more of a major type severe weather event. Now, all modes are on the table, unfortunately. Large hail, strong damaging winds will be possible, and tornadoes as well. All on the table here. Now, again, this is still about a week out. This is 6 days out. A lot can still change here. In fact, the risk map did change even from yesterday. Included most of eastern South Dakota, and it expanded farther west. But today it shifted east, and Sioux Falls, though, is still in this. But Sioux Falls is now more right on the edge of this, not in the middle. So the bullseyes, again, Minneapolis down to Des Moines. That is kind of the main focused area as of right now. But again, this can change. This is 6 days out yet. A lot can change in this map. But it's to give you guys an idea of what to expect on Monday, as Monday could be a very active severe weather day in our region. So that is the latest there. Again, don't be scared. Just have a way to be prepared, have a safety plan in place, and just be ready as we get a week to prepare for this. So that is the good news out of it. So switching gears, let's show you the model run. Alright, so as we play out this model run for you guys, for tonight, again, that rain in Iowa will eventually clear out. Then we watch the next rain coming in here. For tomorrow morning, southeastern South Dakota into Nebraska, and it's kind of just a scattered area here across our entire region of rain, and that will continue for your day tomorrow, as you can see there as we play it out. There also could be some snow here out in western and northwestern South Dakota, some snow possible there, and then that will clear out, and this rain hangs around tonight, tomorrow, even into Friday a little bit here. As you can see, some more rain showers on Friday, southeastern South Dakota into Nebraska and Iowa. So really it's just a lot of rain, a lot of scattered activity over the next 24 to 48 hours. And as we go a little bit farther out here, European model, let's go ahead and show you guys. As we get towards Friday, things will clear out. So Friday is our clearing day, and then we'll watch on Saturday. Not much going on Saturday either. Now, once we get towards Sunday morning, there could be some rain and thunder shower activity down in Iowa. Maybe some light rain in the Sioux Falls area there by Sunday morning, but really not seeing much there. Now, as we get towards Sunday night, as you can see here, some thunderstorm activity develops here, North Dakota into southwest South Dakota and into western Nebraska as low pressure comes in here. And as we play this out, there you go. There's your thunderstorms. Again, that's the time frame to watch, Sunday into Monday. That is where we have those thunderstorms in eastern South Dakota into Minnesota. That is a likely area there. So that will certainly be interesting if this scenario plays out. Looking at some strong to severe weather in that region. And that may be another round overnight, Sunday night into Monday. So another round possibly there on Monday. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Now let's show you guys the temperature map, and I'll just run the GFS model for you guys here. So looking at the temps here tomorrow, I don't think we're going to be that cold. I think we're going to be in the mid-50s in Sioux Falls. Some of this warmer air will be down in Nebraska and Iowa, 60s and 70s. 30s and low 40s possible on the back side of this in western South Dakota. That is possible with that snow. And then tomorrow, I should say Friday, We'll warm up a little bit into the 50s for our region there. Warm up a little bit, and then for your weekend forecast, 60s and 70s in the forecast there. Warmer out in the west. And then on Sunday, we're really going to warm up here. 60s, 70s, even 80s here out in central and western South Dakota, as well as central western Nebraska. And then by next Monday, look at that. If that scenario plays out, wow, we're looking at mid to upper 80s there. That is really, really warm air there. That's about 20 degrees, 20, 25 degrees above average for this time of the year. So if that plays out, that is quite warm. And wouldn't be surprised at all to see some strong weather in that warm sector. So lastly here with your 10-day forecast for tomorrow, it's going to be a cool day. We're going to have temps in the low 50s with rain. And then warming up for your weekend into the 60s, maybe windy on Sunday with possible chance of maybe some thunder activity Sunday night, and then the main round on Monday with temps near 80 on Monday. I think we could go warmer than that. I think we could easily hit 80, maybe even 85, depending on how Monday fares out. And then 60s and 70s the rest of next week. And then for the Aberdeen area, 50s tomorrow, then 60s and 70s for your weekend, possibly windy, and then the thunderstorm activity on Monday. Again, strong storms possible, and then next week 60s and 70s. And then for the Pierre area, similar story, showers tomorrow near 50, and then 60s and 70s for your weekend forecast, windy conditions possible there, and then on Monday with that thunderstorm chance, and then 60s and 70s next week. And it's pretty similar for all these areas. Then for Rapid City, even colder tomorrow. Temps maybe not even hitting 40. We'll see. Rapid City near 40 tomorrow with the rain, and then near 50 on Friday. And then 60s and 70s rebounding for your weekend there, and then storms on Monday possible. And then next week 60s and 70s as well. So that is the latest from T-Storm Chasers. Continue to follow us on our socials, Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, and YouTube. Braden will be with you guys tomorrow for another weather video. I am going to end the video here. Stay safe out there as always, and have a good night.